Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. My name is Aulia. I'm an English education student in UIN Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. Today, I'm going to review 10 articles about foreign language anxiety in EFL learning. Yes, 10 articles. It sounds like a lot, but don't worry, as we go through them, you'll see that they are all connected by one common topic. Why students feel nervous when learning and speaking English? In this presentation, I will discuss the main findings, benefits, strengths, weakness, and the connection between these articles. So, without further ado, let's begin with the first article. Student Speaking Anxiety in EFL Classroom by Al-Azir and Ahmed. This article discusses speaking anxiety in EFL classroom. The study found that students often feel anxious because of limited vocabulary, grammar problems, poor pronunciation, fear of making mistakes, and low self-confidence. Yes, confidence is very important, and most students experience moderate to high level of anxiety, especially when speaking without preparation or in front of the classmate. And the benefit of this article is that it helps teachers understand the causes of speaking anxiety and encourage them to create a supportive classroom environment. One strength of this article is that it provides clear data and real students' perspective. However, the weakness is that the participants came from only one university, so the result may not represent all EFL learners. And moving to the next article is a study of an anxiety experience by EFL students in speaking performance. The study investigates anxiety during speaking performance. The researchers found that most students experience moderate anxiety. Students felt most nervous when speaking in front of the class, comparing themselves with classmates and worrying about negative comments. The benefit of this study is it helps teachers identify situations that triggers anxiety. And the strength of this article is the use of FLCAS questionnaires, which is a recognized tool for measuring language anxiety level. And the weakness of the study is it only involves a small number of students from one school, so it limits the generalizations of the result. While article number 1 and 2 mainly identify the problem, article number 3 will also explore possible solutions of anxiety. The title is Investigating Anxiety in Speaking Among EFL Students, a Qualitative Study. This article examines both the causes and solution of speaking anxiety. The study found that nervousness, fear of mistake, and low confidence are the main causes. To reduce anxiety, students can prepare well, seek peer support, and build confidence. The benefit of this article is that it offers practical strategies that students can use immediately. The strength is a combination of quantitative and qualitative data. But however, the sample size is quite small. It's only 33 students from one university, so the result may not be generalizable. Now let's move to article number 4. Foreign language anxiety, a systematic review. Okay, this article is a systematic review about foreign language anxiety. It explains the meaning, cause, types, and effect of anxiety in language learning. The author explained that anxiety can affect motivation, confidence, part- participation, and academic achievement. The benefit of this article is that it gives readers a comprehensive understanding of language anxiety. Its strength is the use of many previous study and theories, but because it is a literature review, it doesn't provide new data from students. So, after discussing theories, article number 5 examines specific factors that influence anxiety. Students know best. Okay, it's very interesting, right? Students know best, modeling the influence of self-reported proficiency, TOEIC scores, gender, a study experience on foreign language anxiety. This study investigates the influence of self-reported proficiency, TOEIC scores, gender, scores, genders, and study experience on language anxiety. One important finding one important finding in this article is that students' confidence in their own ability has a stronger effect on anxiety than their actual test scores. Students who believe in themselves tend to feel less anxious. The benefit of this study is it highlights the importance of self-confidence in language learning. Its strength is the large sample size and strong statistical analysis. However, the study only focused on students in South Korea, and the study mainly used quantitative data, so it doesn't deeply explore students' personal feeling or experiences. Okay. The next article is music listening in foreign language learning, perception, attitudes, and its impact on language anxiety. This article discussed the impact of music listening on foreign language anxiety. The study found that students may not listen to music more often. The next article is music listening in foreign language learning, perception, attitude, and its impact on language anxiety. This article discusses the impact of music listening on foreign language anxiety. The study found that students who listen to music more often tend to feel calmer and less anxious. Music can create a comfortable learning environment and improve students' learning experience. The benefit of this article is that it provides a simple and enjoyable way to reduce anxiety. Its range is the use of both quantitative and qualitative data, so the results are more complete and convincing. It also involves a large number of participants and use many tables and visuals so it easily understand. However, the studies focus only on South Korean students and doesn't deeply explore music preference. This article introduced music as a solution, and the next article continues by discussing positive emotion in language learning. The title is Foreign Language Enjoyment and Anxiety, the Effect of Teachers and Learners Variables. It examines the relationship between enjoyment and anxiety in language learning. They found that enjoyment and anxiety can exist at the same time. Students who enjoy learning usually feel less anxious. And the study also shows that teachers have a strong influence on students' enjoyment. The benefit is it can encourage teachers to create positive classroom experience. Strength is it discusses both positive and negative emotion. However, most participants came from high-performing schools in UK, which may limit the result, and it mostly used questionnaire data, so student experience are not explored deeply. Okay, next, an investigation into the relationship between EFL learners' foreign music, listening habit, and foreign language classroom anxiety. This article investigates the relationship between listening to foreign music and classroom anxiety. They found that listening to music before English classes can help students feel calmer and reduce anxiety. But however, simply listening to foreign music regularly does not automatically reduce anxiety. The benefit of this article is it offers a practical strategy that students can easily apply. The strength is it gives a simple and practical solution for reducing anxiety, but the sample size is relatively small and only quantitative data were used. Okay, the next article investigating the effect of using game-based learning on EFL learners' motivation and anxiety. It discussed game-based learning and effects on motivation and anxiety. The researchers found that game can increase motivation, improve participation, and reduce anxiety. Students who learn through game perform better than those who learn through traditional method. The benefit of this article is that it provides a modern and engaging learning strategy. And this is also used the real classroom implementation and clear statistical support. But however, it mainly uses quantitative data. The result may not represent all EFL learners, and student personal opinions and experience were not studied thoroughly. Finally, we come to article number 10. The effect of teaching song during foreign language classes on students' foreign language anxiety. This article investigates the effects of teaching songs on foreign language anxiety. The study found that songs can significantly reduce anxiety, especially among students with high anxiety level. Learning through song helps students feel more comfortable and enjoy language learning. The benefit is it provides another enjoyable method of reducing anxiety. The strength is that it combines statistical data with students' personal opinions, which make the findings feel more complete and realistic. In addition, the researchers compare the students with different anxiety level, which shows that songs may affect students differently depending on their anxiety. However, the study was conducted for only 5 weeks and only focused on middle school students learning French in Romania. So the result may not fully represent students from different age, countries, or language background. And the long-term effect of teaching songs on anxiety are still unclear. So, to conclude, all 10 articles shows that foreign language anxiety is a significant challenge for EFL learners. The main causes include fear of mistakes, low confidence, and negative evaluations. The studies also shows that teachers play an important role in creating positive learning environment. In addition, music, songs, game preparation, and supportive classroom experience are effective strategies for reducing anxiety and improving students' confidence. Okay, that's all I can tell about the 10th article I have read, and thank you for listening. I hope this presentation will help us better understand foreign language anxiety and how to overcome it. Bye bye.